Well, I've got a long history of working in education. I was a teacher at started out at elementary school, taught in the high school, taught in the universities, graduate school. I became a state superintendent of education for the state of Illinois, and later went to become deputy undersecretary in the U.S. Department of Education in Washington, came back, was dean of the School of Education at Loyola University, became president of Triton College, and then went back to Kellogg School of Management at Northwestern, where I taught for another 14 years. Well, I started American Quality Schools about 13 years ago now, and I did it because somebody had asked me, are you interested in trying to do some innovative change in education? I said, yeah, of course I am. So we started out with 2 schools, 2 elementary schools, and it has grown to now having 16, actually be 17, no, maybe 18 by next year. And we have charter schools in Illinois, in Indiana, in Missouri, and we'll open our first one in Milwaukee this fall as well. Well, I think we have been successful. We now have the highest achieving charter elementary school in the city of Chicago, the highest achieving one in Gary, Indiana, the highest achieving one in East Chicago, Indiana. And in every community we're in, where there are similar demographics, we are outperforming the regular public schools. We do use performance evaluation. We did from the very beginning. And it started actually when I got out of college and started teaching. I was 21 years old, and I worked very hard every day. I was a pretty good teacher, and I worked very hard, prepared every night. And there was a couple of people next to me who didn't do anything, frankly. They'd come into every day and they'd show movies, or at that time there were movies, there weren't these DVDs. And it really began to irritate me that I was doing all this work and yet we were getting exactly the same salary, same raises, because we happened to live another year and we had the same degree. And to me that was the most un-American thing you could do. This is a country of people with initiative, with entrepreneurship, who want to be rewarded for what they do, for their talent. And that wasn't happening. And I always vowed that if I ever had a chance, I would change that. So when I started this organization, we did change that. And we do have a performance-based system. It is not based only on test scores, because I think that's incorrect. It's based on a whole series of things, like what's this teacher's attitude towards students? How does he or she deal with parents? Do they participate in committees? Are they interested in professional development? Do they have interprofessional growth? As well as how well do the kids achieve?